Hello everyone, today we'll be going through IGCSE Mathematics A Edexcel Paper 2H 4MA1 2HR Jan 2021. Question number 1. This algebraic equation is provided. Work out the value of W when y is equal to -2. So y is equal to -2, we will replace in this one. W is equal to 5 y square. Instead of y, we will replace -2 squared minus -2 cubed, and we can calculate this. 5 into -2 whole squared and -2 raised to the power 3, and this will be equal to 28. So our answer will be 28 over here. Then factorize fully. We'll have to factorize this expression. For that one, we can take maximum common, which is 2p. We can take common. Inside will be 4p minus 1, and this will be our final answer, which we can provide over here, 4p minus 1. Then next part, expand 4t into this. So we will multiply 4t with 3t, so it will be 12t squared, and then 4t with -2, it will be -8t, and this will be our final proper answer, which we have written over here. Then here comes expand and simplify. Expand and simplify. For that one, we will be multiplying 5x with x, then 5x with plus 4, -2 with x, and -2 with 4. So we will get 4 terms. 5 with x will be 5 in 5x squared, and then 5x plus 5 will be multiplied, so 5 into 4 will be 20 plus 20x. Then -2 multiplied by x will be -2x, and -2 multiplied by plus 4 will be -8. And now we can add the like terms, 5x squared and plus 18x minus 8, and this will be our answer, 5x squared plus 18x and minus 8. This one will be the final answer. Then here comes question number 2. The diagram shows a rectangle ABCD and a semicircle with diameter AB. AB is diameter. AB is equal to 12, so this is 12 centimeters. The point E lies on DC and also on the semicircle. So work out area of the shaded region, and we have to provide answer in 3 significant figures. So we can take the midpoint of this one, and this much distance will be same as radius, and it will be 6 centimeters. So this is also radius, so this side will also be 6 centimeters. So we can find the area of the basically the rectangle. Yes, so area of rectangle will be this side multiplied by this side. So we can write area of rectangle will be equal to length times width, so it will be 12 times 6, which is equal to 72 centimeters square. This will be, and now we can find the area of semicircle. Area of semicircle will be equal to pi r squared is area of a circle, and divided by 2, it will be half circle or semicircle. So pi into r is 6, so 6 squared divided by 2, which is equal to 36 pi over 2, and we can cancel 2 with 36, and it will be 18 pi, and we got 18 pi for this one, area of semicircle. Now we can find the area. shaded region. So shaded area will be equal to area of rectangle, which is 72 minus 18 pi, and this will be equal to 72 minus 18, and this will be pi is equal to 15.45 centimeters square, and up to 3 significant figures it will be 15.4 centimeters, 15.5 basically, because we have to remove from here. So this is 5, so we'll increase 4 to 5, so 15.5 centimeters square will be our answer for this part. Now we can move to question number 3, which is sets question. They have provided universal set, this one, and set A is also provided, B is also provided. They are saying list the numbers of set A intersection B, common in both. So common in A and B, 24 is common in both, and 30 is common in both. So 24 and 30, these two are common in both. So we can write equal to 24 and 30. This will be our answer, 24 and 30. Hopefully you got this. Then A complement. A complement means whatever from universal set not in A. Not in A will be, we can see 21 is not, this 21 is not in A, and 22 is there, 23 is not in A, 24 is there, 25 is not in A, 27 is not in A, and 29 is not in A. So these not in A numbers from the universal set, we can write them over here: 21, 23, 25, 27, whatever I have circled green I'm copying, and this will be our final answer for this part. Hopefully you are understanding everything. Now C, they have provided a set C, 23, 25, 29. Using set notation, find an expression for C in terms of A and B. So if we check A and B, so 23 is not there in A or B, 25 is also not there, 29 is also not there. So these are the numbers which are not in A, not in B. So we can write C is equal to A union B complement. This one we can write, or the other option is we can write C is not in complement of A, intersection complement of B. These are the two options, and I'm giving answer C is not in A union B complement. Hopefully A union B, A is equal to, C is equal to A union B complement. Now question number 4, we have to simplify this indices question. So this is 3 raised to power 4, we can write separately. Then k raised to power 2 multiplied by 4, this will be equal to 3 raised to the power 4 is equal to 81. So this is equal to 81. K raised to the power 8, so 81 k raised to the power 8 will be our final answer. Then we have to simplify this algebraic fraction. So 21m4n, we can write it in division format like this one, and then we can simplify this portion, which is 21 divided by 3, which we can cancel. 3 7s are 21, and it will be 7 m raised to the power 4 and n raised to the power 1, and this minus 5 will shift to the numerator, it will be plus 5. So this will be resulting to 7, m raised to the power 4, n raised to the power 6. This will be our final answer for this part. Hopefully you got this. Next, question number 5. Question number 5 says, here is a shape P drawn on the grid of squares, and they have drawn P over here, and on the grid rotate the shape P 180 degree about point minus 3 and 2 and label it as Q. So minus 3 and 2, first we will be pointing out minus 3 and 2, and this is the point which I have indicated over here, minus 3 and 2, and now we have to rotate it 180 degree. So rotation 180 degree will be like this one. So we will be drawing this line over here, and we can draw another line also passing through this one up to this one, and we got these 2 points. We can cross this one, and next we can draw basically this line also passing through this, and it will be, I'll move a little down, so it will be up to this point, and then it's also, everything is passing through this given point. And now we can extend this drawing like this one over here. We got this point also, and the second thing what we can do, we can join this line as well. Now this is rotated 180 degree, and the last line which we have to draw is over here, and this is our shape Q, which we can mention over here. And if you want, for your clarity, I'm shading this shape also for your better understanding. This will be the shape. No need to shade in exam, they have just required it to be labeled as Q, which we have done. I'm shading it just for your understanding. This part is done. You can even draw it indifferently also, but this is easier way which I have explained. Next is, on the grid translate shape P by the vector 10 and 8 and label the this one with R. So P we have to move 10 units right, X value, the upper value, this will be X value 10 and Y value will be 8. So first we'll move 10 units right and 8 units up. So from here we will be moving this point, we will be moving 10 units to this side. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10 unit will be over here, and 8 units above. So it will be 1 above, mean moving up like this one. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 will be over here. So we reached over here, and this point is, this is the new locations, and so this point will be 3 units down over here, and then this point we can check 1 2 3 4 5 6 units. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 over here, and similarly 3 units this one. So we got all the points of the shape, and now we can join the shape, and we will get the required position. I'll move a little down so that you can see properly over here and over here also. So this is properly done, and this, the lower line also I have to accurately draw, and this is the drawing, and this should be labeled as R. So this is also labeled R. Hopefully you understood this. These arrows which I have drawn for your explanation I have just erased. Now this part B is also done, and now we can move to the next. Here are triangle T and U drawn on a grid of squares. Describe fully the single transformation that maps T onto U. So we have to draw this one, T onto U, and for that one we can draw the drawing like, for example, touching the vertices and drawing will be like this one, and we can draw this line as well, and third line also. From the third vertex also we can join like this, and we got this is we can see T onto U is enlargement, and center of enlargement which we found is -3 and -3 and 3. So -3 and 3 is center of enlargement, and now our answer will be, it is enlargement by scale factor. Scale factor is 2. How we can find 2? From here, like for example, this one you can check, this side is 2 units and this side is 4 units, and you can check this side is 3 units and this side is 6 units. So from here we can figure out that this U is double of T, so scale factor will be 2. This is done. Then center of enlargement, center will be what? -3 and 3. That's all. So this is also done. 3 more questions. You have to tell about enlargement, scale factor and center of enlargement. Question number 6. On Wednesday, the price 1 liter of petrol was 1.26. The price of petrol on Wednesday was 5% more than the price of petrol on previous Monday. Calculate the price of 30 liters of petrol on the previous Monday. So if we can suppose, let the price on Monday, was X pound, so it will be 5% increase, mean 100 plus 5 divided by 100. This will be 5% increase of X is equal to 1.26 pound. This is the information which we got from here and this one, and now we can find the value of X. This is basically reverse percentage question. So we'll find per unit price on previous Monday, and then we'll find the 30 liter price. So this will be 1.26 multiplied by 100, and this will be divided by 100 plus 5, and this calculation we can do by the help of calculator. So fraction 1.26 multiplied by 100 and divided by 100 plus 5 is equal to 1.2. So it was pound, in terms of pound, 1.2 pound per liter. Now we need the price for 30 liters. So cost of 30 liters, cost of 30 liters will be equal to 1.2 into 30, and this will be equal to 1.2 multiplied by 30 will be equal to 36 pounds. So we can write pounds 36. This will be our answer over here at the proper location. This is done. Hopefully you understood this question. Question number 7. The shaded region are shown in the diagram below is bounded by the straight line with the equation y is equal to 3x minus 2 and by two other straight lines. Write down the three inequalities that define the region R. So y is equal to 3x minus 2, y is equal to 3x minus 2 is one line, which is this one minus 2 passing through this one, so this line is this one, and uh, less than this portion, this shaded portion is less than this line, so we can write y is less than 3x minus 2. This portion is shaded, so first line which we can write as our answer is y is less than equal to 3x minus 2. This is the line which we can write, and then the second line, which is this one, is x is greater than, this is y, sorry, y is equal to 1 is this line, y is equal to 1, and y is equal to 1 is this line, so y is greater than equal to 1 line is required, and we will include equal to symbol with the previous answer also. Why? Because that is solid line. So in this case also y is greater than equal to 1 will be our equation, will be our answer, which we will write here y is greater than equal to equal to 1. This will be our second equation, and the third equation is for this line, which is x is equal to 3 passing through this 3, so x is less than equal to 3 will be required, so x is equal to 3 is this line, so x is less than equal to 3 is required, so our equation, third equation, will be x is less than equal to 3. These are the three equations which were required in this question. Now let us move on to question number 8. The table gives the length of coastline in kilometers of each of the 5 oceans. These are the names of 5 oceans, and these are their coastlines and in kilometers. Which ocean has the greatest length? So greatest length we will check for raised to the power. If we check, this is 10 raised to power 5, this is also 10 raised to power 5, and everything is in one decimal place, so we can compare the powers. So we can say that this one, which is Pacific, is the greatest length of coastline, so it will be, our answer will be over here, Pacific will be our answer. And for B part, they are saying calculate the difference between the length of Atlantic Ocean's coastline and the length of the Southern Ocean coastline. Give your answer in standard form. So we have to subtract Atlantic and Southern. So we have to subtract this and this. Atlantic is more, so 1.1 1.119 into 10 raised to 5 minus 1.797 into 10 raised to 4. This is what we have to subtract, and if we use calculator for this one, 1.119 into 10 raised to the power 5, and then minus 1.797 into 10 raised to the power 4. This is equal to 93930. So we can write here 93930, but we need answer in standard form. For that one, we need decimal after first non-zero digit, so it will be 9.3930, and we have taken how many jumps? We have taken 1 2 3 4 jumps, so multiply by 10 raised to the power 4. So 9.393 into 10 raised by 4. This will be our final answer. Ending 0, this one we missed because we have not included this, because ending 0 after the decimal is non-significant, so we are not writing that one. Hopefully you understood this. Now question number 9, we have to solve this algebraic equation, this quadratic equation. Show you're working clearly. So for that one, only two simple steps are required. Mode 5 3, this one, and coefficient of x is 1, coefficient of x is minus 21, and constant is 20, and we can calculate. This is x1 value is 20, x1, okay, I will write here, x1 is equal to what? X1 is equal to 20, and we can find x2 also and press equal to. So x2 is 1, x2 is equal to 1. After finding these two, let us move to the question. So now we can use this one. Opposite signs we will be using minus 20 and minus 1, and our equation, I'm intentionally putting the gap, and I will write like this one, x minus 1 and x minus 20, and in between we will write a step x into x minus 20 and minus 1 into x minus 20, and that's all. This will be sufficient working for 3 marks. Hopefully you understood this. Our answer will be what? And we will write this one equal to 0 like this, and we will simplify. X minus 1 is equal to 0, or x minus 20 is equal to 0. So x is equal to 1, this is one answer, and x is equal to 20, this is second answer. So our answer will be 1 and 20, which is over here. This one is done, and this is your rough working, which you can write any side or something, or even you can erase whatever you like. Now question number 10, a mathematics teacher at a school asked a group of students how far in kilometers each student had traveled to get to school that day. The table gives information about their answers, and this is distance traveled, d kilometers, and number of students. 1 2 3 4 5 ranges are provided, and 4 values are given, and x value is unknown. So we have to calculate this x value. The teacher calculated that an estimate for the mean distance traveled by the whole group of students is 4.25 kilometers. Work out the value of x. This is the task which we have to do, and we have to show our clear working also. For that one, for mean value, we know for mean value formula is what? Formula is sigma fx divided by sigma f. This gives us the mean value, and for x value, we have to take the midpoint of these ranges. So we write 0 plus 2 divided by 2, so it will be 1. So mid value, mid we can add over here, so mid range will be 1. So in between 2 and 4 is 3, 4 and 6 midpoint will be 5, and 6 and 8 will be 7, so 8 and 10 will be 9. So these are the midpoints, mid values, mid ranges which we have written over here. Now we will be finding sigma fx, and sigma fx will be what? Sigma fx will be putting value in this formula, and fx, sigma fx will be 1, this 1 multiplied by x, so 1 multiplied by x, this one, plus second value is 3 multiplied by 11, and plus next value is 5 multiplied by 8, plus 7 multiplied by 6, and plus 9 multiplied by 5, and this whole thing will be divided by the number of students, and number of students is not given. So what we will do, we will write down these all. Sum of this is what? 11. We can write here x plus 11 plus 8 plus 6 plus 5. Now this is what we have to simplify, and if we write over here, this will be 1 into x will be x plus 11 into 3 is 33 plus 5 into 8 is 40 plus 7 into 6 will be 42 plus 9 into 5 will be 45, and divided by these numbers, if we add, this will be 30, so x plus 30, this will be x plus 30. Now we know this mean is equal to what? This mean is equal to 4.28. So we can remove equal to sign and we can write here 4.25, and this is 4.25. After this one, what we can do, we can write over 1 and we can cross multiply. Before cross multiplication, I will add these values. So x plus, this is what we will take the sum mod 1, this will be 33 plus 40 plus 42 and plus 45 is equal to 160. So x plus 160 over x plus 30 is equal to 4.25 and over 1. Now we can cross multiply. X plus 160 is equal to 4.25 into x plus 30. Hopefully you are understanding each and everything. Now just we have to make x as subject and write down the answer. So x plus 160 is equal to 4.25x plus 4.25 multiply by 30. So 30 into 4.25 is equal to what? Is equal to 127.5. So 127.5. And now what we can do, we can shift 160 and minus 127 point to 127.5, and this will be equal to 4.25x minus x, and this will be 3.25x because 1 is gone, and this will be 160 minus 120. So this will be 160 minus answer is equal to 32.5. So 32.5. Now we can write here x will be equal to 32.5 divided by 3.25, and this will be equal to what? This one divided by 3.25 is equal to 10. So x value is equal to 10, which we were supposed to find. We are done with the x value. Hopefully you understood this. Now question number 11. A circle center O has radius 9 centimeters. So this side is 9, this side will also be 9 centimeter. Calculate the perimeter of the shaded sector of the circle, and answer we have to provide in 3 significant figures. So what we can do, we can find this reflex angle, which is 360 minus 40, which will be equal to 320. So we got this angle as 320. Keep in mind diagram is not accurately drawn, so angles, everything, we cannot use measurements. So now first of all we will calculate the length of the sector. For the perimeter we will be finding length of the sector, mean we will be finding this complete length up to this one, and we will be adding 9 and 9 in that one, so that will give us the complete perimeter. Hopefully you understood the strategy. Now L will be equal to, this is the formula which I'm writing, theta over 360 into 2 pi r, and this formula we will be using for calculation of length of this arc length basically, and theta is 320. So we can replace here 320 over 360 into 2 pi, and radius is 9, which is equal to 320 320 divided by 360 into 18 pi, so 2 or 2 pi, I will write over here like this, 2 pi multiplied by 9, and this is equal to 16 pi. So 16 pi is length, so perimeter will be equal to 9 plus 9 plus 16 pi, and this is equal to what? This is equal to 16 pi plus 9 plus 9, and this is equal to 68.265. 68.265, and there is 48 also. So after writing this one, we need only three significant figures, these figures. So we will write 68 point, instead of 2 we will be writing 3 because of this one, so it will be 3 over here. So our answer will be 68.3 centimeters. This will be our answer. Hopefully you understood this. Now we can move to the next question, which is simultaneous equation. Question number 12, we have to solve this simultaneous equation and clear algebraic working we have to provide. We can equalize the coefficients of x, and we can multiply first equation by 5 and the second equation by 2, and we will equalize. So multiplying equation 1, this is equation 1, this is equation 2, so multiply equation 1 by 5, so it will be 10x plus 35y is equal to 17 multiplied by 5, so 17 multiplied by 5 is equal to 85, so it will be 85. Second equation will be multiplied by 2, so 10x plus 6y. How we got this 3? This should be 35, I think. So we did mistake, so it will be 35y over here. And now this is equal to minus 2, and we will be subtracting, changing signs. Now cancellations, this is gone, and this will be 35 minus 6 will be equal to 29. Y is equal to 85. This should be plus, so 85 plus 2 will be 87. Now y is equal to 87 over 29. 87 divided by 29 is equal to 3. So y value is 3. We got y value. Now we can replace this y value in any of these two original equations. 2x plus 7 into 3 is equal to 17. 2x is equal to 17 minus 21, which is equal to 4, minus 4 basically. So x is equal to minus 4 over 2. So this value will be equal to minus 2. So x value will be minus 2. We are done with this part also. Hopefully you understood this. Question number 13 is bearing question, which is very interesting. It's saying the bearing, the diagram shows two hot air balloons. A is the point on the base of one of the balloons, and B is the point on the base of the other balloon. Diagram is not accurately drawn, and this distance is 500 meters. This is A, this is B. The distance from A to B is 500 meters. The angle of depression of B from A is 23. So to understand angle of depression, we will draw the horizontal line. Horizontal line is this one, and keep in mind this is the angle of depression, which is 23 degrees, which is provided. Calculate the vertical height of A above B, and we have to provide answer up to 1 decimal place. So A above B, we will be checking above B will be like this one. If we extend this line up to this much, so this will be our right angle, which will be showing over here. This is right angle, and we need this side. This side is basically required, which we can show by H, and we can consider now this right angled triangle, and in this right angled triangle H is opposite opposite over hypotenuse, so h over AB. So in this triangle we can take AB, and this one we can take as C. So we will write in triangle ABC, ABC triangle, opposite over hypotenuse will be equal to what? Will be equal to sine theta, and sine theta is 23. So opposite is what? Opposite is h. So h over 500 meters is equal to sine of 23 degrees. After this one we will just find the value of h. So this implies h is equal to sine 500 sine of 500 sine of 23 degrees, and by the calculator 500 multiplied by sine of 23 degrees is equal to 195.36. This is equal to 195.36, and more numbers we have 55642, 55642. These are the calculator numbers, and we require up to one decimal place. So our answer will be, this is approximately equal to 195.4, and this will be, answer will be in meters. Hopefully you understood this, and this is the proper place they have provided for the answer, which we will complete over here. This is done. Hopefully you are understanding each and everything. This is a very important paper for your exam practice, and if you require more these type of videos, don't forget to subscribe the channel and recommend this channel to your friends and class fellows also. So question number 14, Simon bought a house at the beginning of 2018. The value of Simon's house had decreased 15% by the end of 18, and the house increased in the value during both 2018 and 19. 19 and 2020. So the percentage increase in value of the house during 2019 and 20 was the same. The value of Simon's house at the end of 2020 was 2.85% greater than the amount paid for the house at the beginning of 2018. Calculate the percentage increase in the value of the house during 2019. Now to understand the question, we can understand the scenario like 2018, it was 2018, then 2019, and then it was 2020, and in 2018, there was a decrease at the end of 2018. There was a decrease of 15%, so minus 15%, this was reduction. And 2019 and 2020, there was an increase of 2.850 percentage greater than the amount paid for his house. So if we start from, for example, 100%, if we start from 100%, at the end of like 2018, it was 85%, because 50% is gone because of loss. And then after these 2 years, this is increased by 2.85 increase on 100%, because this increase is on 2018. So it will be 100 plus 2.85%. So what we will do, we will add them, and it will be 102.85%. This is the increment after this. So the total increase is how much? Total increase we can check is 102.85 minus 85% is 17.85. If we check with calculator, we will get 102.85 minus 85 is equal to 17.85%. So now x value will be what? X, okay, this is how we can write like 0.85%. In percentage form, we can write 0.85 squared, x squared is equal to 102.85, this one, and this will be 1.0285. This is in terms of percentage if we write. And now we can find the value of x square from here, which is 1.0285. This will be divided by 0.85, and now we can find value of x by taking root on both sides. 1.0280 divided by 0.85, and this will be giving us answer as square root of fraction 1.0280 over 0.85, and this is equal to 1.09, or we can approximately write 1.1, and 1.1 is what? So we can write x is equal to 1.1 is in terms of percentage is this 110%. So this will be 10% more. If we subtract 110 minus 100, this will be 10%. So this will be 10% increase. Hopefully you understood this question as well. Now we can move to question number 15. Says prove algebraically that the product of two odd numbers, any two odd numbers, is always an odd number. So we can suppose 2a plus 1, this is odd number, and second odd number is 2b plus 1. If we multiply these two, this will be 4ab, this multiplied by this will be 4ab, and then this multiplied by this will be 2a, and this multiplied by this will be plus 2b, and this multiplied by this will be plus 1. And now we can take 2 common from these three terms, and inside will be 2ab plus a plus b and plus 1. And from here we know this is even number and this is plus 1. So even number plus 1 will be equal to always odd number, and this proves that this is we will get always an odd number, and this is done. Question number 16. Two events A and B are such that n of A is equal to 62 and n of B is equal to 30. N of A union B is equal to 68, and given that n of this universal set is 80, so total is 80. Complete the Venn diagram to show the number of elements in each region. So we know that n of A union B is 68, n of A is 62. So there are 62 members over here, and here mean in A, and in B these are 30 members. So 30 members over here, and this there is something common. So if x is common, this will be 62 minus x, and this will be 30 minus x. This is how we can write. Then we also know that 68 is a combination of all these three. So what we can do, we can add them all and find for they are asking for A intersection B. So first of all we will solve this equation and find the value of x, then we will be able to solve this. So we can add this 1 2 3, and this is equal to 68, which is given over here. So we can write equation by the help of this one. So it will be 62 plus minus x, 62 minus x plus this one x, this x, and plus 30 minus x. So we have taken all these three is equal to 68. So this will be cancelled, plus and minus, and this will be minus x, and plus 92 is equal to 68. So we can write x is equal to 92 minus 68, and 92 minus 68 will be equal to 24. So we can write x value is equal to 24, which we found just now over here. Now we can write this value as 24, and this will be 30 minus 24 will be 6. This will be 6, and 62 minus 24 will be 38, will be over here. Now these are the numbers, and we know that 80 is the total one, and if we add this all and subtract from 80, 38 plus 24 plus 6 is equal to this one, and 80 minus answer is equal to 12, so this outer portion will be 12. After filling this one, now we can answer the questions. They are saying using the Venn diagram, find the probability that this element is in A union B. A intersection B, sorry. A intersection B is this area, so 24 divided by total, which is 80. So the probability will be 24 out of 80. Then A union B complement. A union B complement is what? A union B complement. Complement is only for B. So A is containing 38 and 24, and union B complement, which is 38, so 74 over 80 will be probability for this one. 74 over 80. What we have done, we have to exclude, first we'll have to take B complement, which is not in B, which will be 38 and 12, and then we'll have to take union with A, which will be 12, 38 plus 24, 12, 28 plus 34. So these three numbers, 12, 38 plus 24, 38, 38 plus 24. These three numbers we have to basically add. 12 plus 38 plus 24 is equal to 74, and this 74 we have written over here, 74 over 80. Hopefully you understood this. So 74 over 80. Next question is 17. The function f and g are defined as, this is f and g, and find f g of 3. First of all, we will find g of 3, which is equal to, in this equation we'll replace x is equal to 3, so 3 minus 10, which is equal to minus 7. So now we can find f of g of 3, which will be equal to f of minus 7, and minus 7 we will replace in this first equation, so it will be minus 7 squared plus 6, so 49 plus 6, which is equal to 55. So our answer will be 55 over here. Hopefully you got this. B part, solve the equation f g of x is equal to f of x. So show clear algebraic working also. So we know f g of x is equal to, we will be putting g of x value in f of x, and x will be replaced by x minus 10. So this will be x square, means x minus 10 square. We will replace this value of x we are replacing with x minus 10, so plus 6, and as it is given f g of x is equal to f of x, so this one we can write equal to x square plus 6. Now we will be simplifying this part, this equation, so this will be x square, x minus 10 square, x minus 10 square is plus 6 is equal to x square plus 6, and we can cancel plus 6 with plus 6, and the remaining part will be x minus 10 square. We can open a minus b square is equal to a square plus b square minus 2ab. This is the formula which we will be applying over here, and we will get x squared plus 10 square will be 100 and minus 2 into 10 will be 20, so 20x is equal to x squared. X squared will be cancelled from both sides, so this implies 20x will be equal to 100. We have shifted 20x to the other side, so both sides will be divided by 20, and after cancellation we will get 5 on this side, so x will be equal to 5. This is our final answer which we can write over here. Then the function h is defined as this one. State the value of x that cannot be included in the domain of h, and we know that this denominator should not be equal to 0, so x should not be equal to 0. This is the answer, so we will write here 0 like that one, and or we can write x, this one we can write like x is equal to 0. This is the condition which I mentioned. We are writing here x is equal to 0. Why we are writing x is equal to 0? Because they are saying state the value of x that cannot be included in the domain of h. So that's why we are writing here x is equal to 0. It means that x is equal to 0 should not be included in the domain. Now D part, express the inverse function f inverse in the form h inverse of x is equal to something like that. So f h of x is this one, so we will write h of x, or we can write y is equal to 2x minus 4 over x, and we will cross multiply. We have to make x as subject, so xy will be equal to 2x minus 4, xy minus 2x we have shifted to the other side, will be equal to minus 4, and we can take x common, so inside will be y minus 2 is equal to minus 4, and then we can shift y minus 2 to the other side, so x will be made subject. X is equal to minus 4 over y minus 2, or we can now we can swap also, or we can accommodate this minus first, and to accommodate this minus, x will be equal to 4 over 2 minus y, or we have taken like minus 1 common from numerator and denominator and cancel, and we will get this step. And now we can swap x and y, so y will be equal to 4 over 2 minus x, and this will be our answer. This is h inverse is equal to 4 over 2 minus x. This will be our final answer. This question number 17 is 9 marks. Now question number 10, algebraic fraction is provided, and we have to solve this algebraic fraction showing the clear working also. So what we will do, we will write down this question. I will try to solve it is in easier way. I will put in brackets this one, and 3 over x squared plus basically what I will do, I will write another step first, and I will take common, so I will write 5 over x plus 2 plus 3 over, from this denominator we can take x common, so x into x plus 2, and then is equal to 2. This will be our step. Now we will be solving. Now one method is to take LCM, and that is for most of the students it's difficult, so I will solve in different way, in an easier way, in which hopefully you will understand better. So I will write each term in brackets like this one, and after writing all 3 terms in bracket, we will multiply the denominator. If we check this denominator, x plus 2 is here also and x also. So what we will do, we will multiply everything by x into x plus 2, x into x plus 2 over here, and x into x plus 2 over here also. So we have multiplied 1, 2 and 3. Each step we have multiplied by x plus 2 to get rid of this denominator. Now what we can do, we can make cancellations. For these cancellations we will be cancelling this x plus 2 with this one, x with x, and x plus 2 with x plus 2. After these cancellations, the remaining part we can write x into 5, this will be 5x, and then plus this will be 3, and next will be 2x into x plus 2. Now you can see in this step there is no denominator involved, so this is the simpler way which we can adopt to avoid factorization method. Now we will be simplifying 5x plus 3 is equal to 2x squared plus 4x. Now we will be sending this side to the other side, and our quadratic equation will become 2x squared plus 4x minus 5x and minus 3 is equal to 0, and our equation will become 2x squared minus x minus 3 is equal to 0. Now we can factorize, and factorization also we are doing in easier way, and coefficient of x square is 2, and then coefficient of x is minus 1 and constant is minus 3, and we will get values. X1 is equal to 3 by 2, x1 is equal to 3 by 2, and x2 will be minus 1. So x2 is equal to minus 1. We will change values of both. So we'll get minus 3 by 2 and 1. So our factors will be x plus 1, and the second one will be 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. This is done for factorization, and factors we got. Now if you want to write another step in between, you can write x into 2x minus 3 and plus 1 over here, and 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. You can write this step also. Now x plus 1 is equal to 0, and 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. So x is equal to minus 1, and x is equal to, this will be x is equal to 3 over 2, or it will be 1.5. So x is equal to 1 minus 1 and x is equal to 1.5. These will be the two values which we can mention over here, and this is what we have solved the equation also, and we can write x is equal to minus 1 and 1.5, which we can write over here. X is basically, we can directly write only the values minus 1 and 1.5. So if we go through the question once again, solve the equation, and that's all. There's nothing, no condition, so we can mention these two answers as it is. Now we can move to the question number 19, which is saying simplify this one and give your answer in this format: 2 raised power a, where a is an integer, and show each stage of your working also. So this is also a little easier question, and it is 3 marks. It's very interesting. We can write 8 raised to the power 2, and we can write 4 raised to the power 6 whole raised to the power 1 by 3, and now we can cancel this 3 and this will be 2. And next step, what we can do, we can write 8 square into 4 squared, and after that we know we have to write this as 2 raised to the power something, so we can write 8 as 2 raised to the power 3, because 2 raised to the power 3 is equal to 8. So this will be whole square multiplied by 2 square. 4 can be written as 2 square. 2 square is equal to 4. So this one, now we can write this as 2 raised to the power 2 into 3 will be 6, into 2 raised to the power 2 into 2 will be 4, and we can when bases are being multiplied, their powers will be added, so it will be 2 raised to the power 6 plus 4, which is equal to 2 raised to the power 10. So our answer will be 2 raised to the power 10 over here, which is done over here. Now given that n raised to the power minus 4 over 5, and this one where n is greater than 0, find the value of n. So what we can do, we can write this one is equal to 1 by 2 raised to the power we can write minus 5 whole raised to the power minus 4 over 5. If we cancel this 5 with 5, we will get minus 4 multiplied by minus, so again we will get 4. So we have multiplied and divided by 5, and we got this one. Hopefully you understood this step. Now after this one, we can write it as basically this will be equal to n raised to a minus 4 over 5. I will change the color. So n raised to a minus 4 over 5 is equal to we can write it as 1 by 2. This should be minus over here as well. So bases are same. So what we can do, we can compare, like for example, this power and this power is same, so we can leave the power, so n will be equal to 1 by 2 raised to the power minus 5, and this one we can solve with the help of calculator also. So 1 over 2, we can put brackets over here and over, I'll have to solve again, yeah, so over here also, and raised to the power minus 5, so this is equal to 32. So this is equal to 32. Our answer will be 32 over here. Hopefully you understood this question as well. Now question number 20. Question number 20 is diagram is provided. A, B, C are points on the circle with center O. Diagram is not accurately drawn. A, B and C parts are provided. Angle ABC is 75, which is this one. So the area of the shaded region is provided 200. Find the radius of the circle and give your answer correct to 3 significant figures. So what we will do some working, and that working will be what? That working we will join this with A, center with A, and we will join center with C also. So this one we can take as R, this will also be R. So this angle is 75, and you know angle at the center is double under angle at the circumference. So this will be 2 times 75, which is 150. So this will be 150 degree. Now we can find the area of the sector, and we know area of the sector formula is what? Area of sector is equal to theta over 360 into pi r squared, and this is the formula which we will be applying, and we will be getting what? We will be getting 150 over 360 into pi, and r squared will be this one. Now for the area of triangle, we can find area of triangle also. So this is area of sector. So area of triangle will be what? Half into AB sine C, half into AB sine C, and here A is R, B is also R, so it will be R square sine of 150 degree. So area of this one, area of sector Shaded area will be what? Shaded area will be area of sector minus area of triangle. So we will write shaded area is equal to area of sector minus area of triangle, and this will be equal to 150 over 360 pi r squared minus 1 by 2 r squared sine of 150 degrees, sine of 150 degrees. Now, and it is given that this shaded area is equal to 200 centimeters square. This is mentioned, so we can write it as, from here we can take r square common, and inside will be what? 150 over 360 and pi also, and minus 1 by 2 r square is gone out, sine of 150 degree, and this will be equal to 200 centimeters square. Now we can find the value of r. R will be what? R, we will be shifting this to the other side, and we will write 150 over 360 into pi minus 1 by 2 sine of 50 degree, and this will be down, and we will take the root also because we have removed the under root. So now this will be the value of r. Our calculator will be helping us, as always it is helping, so it will be 200 over, this will be in bracket again fraction, so 150 over 360 into pi will be this one, and minus 1 over 2, and this will be multiplied by sine of what? Sine of 150 degree, and this will be equal to, there is some error, so bracket we missed, I think so, we missed bracket at the end, so this should be, bracket should be closed, and this will be equal to 13.74, or three significant figures we can provide, 13.7 centimeters and 13.7 will be our final answer, which was required r value, which is radius, which we have to find, which we finally got it. Question number 21. A bag contains n beads. 6 of the beads are red and the rest are blue. Ravi is going to take at random 2 beads from the bag. The probability that 2 beads will be of the same color is 9 by 17. So use algebra and show each stage of your working. Calculate the value of n. So 2 beads should be of the same color. So what are the possibilities? Because there are red and blue, and 6 are red and 2 remaining are blue. Total is n, so there can be possibility of red, and the second probability can be of blue. And what will be the probability of red? Probability of red will be uh, 6 divided by 6 out of n, because n are the total number of beads. Now 1 is gone. For the second to be red is 5 out of n minus 1. This will be the probability for red. Now for blue, what will be the probability? Uh, there are n minus 6 beads blue, so we will take n minus 6 divided by the total number is n, and for the second one it will be n minus 7 divided by n minus 1, because this is total n, this is 1 reduced because 1 is already gone. So hopefully you understood this, and we'll be adding these two probabilities, and it is given that this is equal to 9 over 17, so we can write 9 over 17. This will be our equation, which we have to solve and find the value of n, and that will be our answer. So how we can solve this easily? We can first multiply 6 into 5 will be 30, so 30 over n into n minus 1 plus this will be n minus 6 multiplied by n minus 7 divided by n into n minus 1, and this is equal to 9 over 17. Now what we can do, take we can take common, like 1 over n into n minus 1 we can take common, and inside will be what? Inside will be 30 plus n minus 6 into n minus 7, n minus 7 and bracket close, and this is equal to 9 over 17. Now we can cross multiply, or what we can cross multiply. So 17 on this side, 17 into 30 plus n minus 6 into n minus 7 is equal to 9n into n minus 1. So we have shifted this n minus 1 with this 9. Hopefully you understood this. So your algebra should be sound for all these questions. Basically 35% of IGCSE portion, or 30%, you can be safe, like 30% portion is involving algebra, and rest of the chapters are also indirectly having simplification involved in those questions. So you will have to be very good in algebra for A levels, also for IGCSE levels also. So this will be 17 into 30 will be 510. So I will write 510, 510 and plus 17, and we can multiply this one, n squared minus 7n minus 6n and plus 42, and this is equal to 9n squared minus 9n. And now we can multiply 510 plus 17 n squared, 17n squared minus 17 multiplied by 7 is equal to 190, or we can simplify 6 and 7 will be 13, minus 13 multiplied by 17 will be equal to minus 221, and this will be n, and plus 42 multiplied by 17, 42 multiplied by 17 is equal to 714, and this one we can shift to this side. Minus 9n squared plus 9n is equal to 0. We are trying to form quadratic equation. So 17 minus 9 will be what? 8n squared, and n involved is in this one and in this one. So 221 minus 221 and plus 9 is equal to minus 212. So minus 212 n will be simplification of n values, and now we can simplify the constants, and 510 plus 714 is equal to 12 plus 1224 is equal to 0. Now what we can do, we can divide everything by 4, so we'll get n square minus 212 divided by 4 is equal to 53. This will be 2n, and this will be 53n plus this will be also divided by 4, and this is equal to 306. 306 is equal to 0. Now we can factorize mod 5 3, and this will be coefficient of x square is 2, and constant coefficient of x is minus 53, and constant is 306. After feeding these equations, we'll press equal to, and this is giving us 18 and 17 by 2, so n minus 18, and so 2n minus 17 is equal to 0. This implies what? This implies n is equal to 18 and n is equal to 17 over 2. 17 over 2. So 17 over 2 means what? 8.5. So these will be the two values. N is equal to 18 and 8.5, and they are saying using will show that each stage of working calculate the value of n. So this is done. N value is 18 and 8.5. So n value is 18 and 8.5 we can mention over here, 8.5. So if we go through the question, decimal is allowed or not, I just want to check. A bag contains n beads, 6 of the beads are red and the rest are blue. So Ravi is going to take at random 2 beads from the bag. The probability that the 2 beads will be of the same color is 9. Using Ravi show that the stage of working calculate the value of n. Yeah, so it's basically the probability value of n. So it cannot be basically decimal value 8.5. We can ignore 8.5 and give answer. We can write here basically we will be keeping this 8.5, but final answer we will be just giving 18. That is because decimal is not possible for case of beads. So this will be our final answer for this question. Now we can move to the next question, and next question is what? Next question is over here, which is question number 22. ABC is an isosceles triangle in the horizontal plane. The point T is vertically above B. T is vertically above B. Diagram is not accurately drawn. This diagram is provided. A is this one, B is this one, C is this one. This is 8 centimeter, 10 centimeter. This is T, M, and this is 140 and 8 centimeter. So these are the things provided. Angle ABC is 140. AB is equal to BC, which is 8 centimeter. TB is equal to 10 centimeter. M is the midpoint of AC. So M is the midpoint of AC. This is important information. Calculate the size of the angle between MT and the horizontal plane ABC. So we have to find that one. So we will draw that line M and B, we will join and we will get this. And which angle is required? This angle is basically required. So our triangle will be, I will shade the triangle um, for your understanding. I will shade the triangle also so that you can understand properly. This is the triangle which we are considering. This one, this is the triangle which we are considering. Hopefully you understood this one. Now what we will be doing, we will be we first will calculate the basically MB value. We can calculate how we can calculate MB value. We can MB over AB. MB over AB is equal to, first of all, this angle is provided 1 second, I'll change the color. So this angle is provided 140. So this side is 8, this side is 8. So this angle will be equal to this angle, right? And this angle, this angle. So all three angles of the triangle are adding up to 180. So 180 minus 140 will be 40. So 40 will be divided by 2. So this angle will be 20 degrees and this angle will also be 20 degrees. Now after finding this one, we are now considering this triangle, and in this triangle opposite over hypotenuse is what? MB over AB is equal to MB is equal to what? Is equal to sine of 20 degrees. Sine of 20 degrees. MB over AB is given, which is 8, is equal to sine of 20 degree. And now we can find MB is equal to 8 sine of 20 degrees. and 8 sine of 20 degrees, we can use calculator to solve that one. 8 sine of 20 degrees is equal to 2.736. So we can write 2.74 centimeters. We got this side as 2.74 centimeters. Now after finding this one, we have this side, opposite side. This is opposite side and this is adjacent. So opposite over adjacent is always tan theta. So we will write tan theta. Tan theta is equal to what? AB over MB is equal to AB over MB, and AB is provided. AB is equal to 8 centimeter, no sorry, TB, and TB is 10. So I will change here, this will be TB. So it will be 10 over MB. We have just calculated 2.74, and theta will be equal to tan inverse of this value, 10 over 2.74, and this will give us the answer. And we can use this basically, tan inverse, shift tan of 10 divided by 2.74, and bracket will be closed, and this is equal to 74.677. 74.677. So approximately equal to 74.7. So correct to one decimal place. They are asking for answer should be given in correct to one decimal place. So it will be 74.7 will be our final answer for this pass. They have provided a lot of space, but we have done with shorter working, and 74.7 degrees will be answer for this part. This was 4 mark question, very easy question. I'm sure you will be looking forward for more videos of this type, and I'll be looking forward for your suggestions also. And don't forget to subscribe the channel. Also introduce this channel to your respected teachers and recommend this channel to your friends and class fellows. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye.